All right, section 8.3 is trigonometric integrals, and this section takes trig identities, sort of pretty basic trig antiderivatives, and u substitution, and rolls it up into one fantastic lesson. So kind of everyone's favorite part of pre-cal and calculus rolled up into one topic. It's pretty fantastic. So we're going to start out talking about integrals that involve powers of sine and cosine and the products of those. Okay, so we're going to start off looking at an example that will be pretty straightforward. It won't be too tough. When I look at a problem like this, the integral of sine to the fourth of x cosine of x dx, that pretty straightforwardly we can use u substitution, and we let u equal sine of x, and because it has it's raised to a power, and so the du is cosine of x dx, and then we can write that integral really directly as u to the fourth and integrate it, right? And then substitute the sine of x in there back for u. So that's a pretty straightforward example, and really it gives us some insight into what we're going to try to do with most sine and cosine problems. All right, so we're going to try to break up integrals that look like this into forms that we can use the power rule on, that we can apply u substitution on, and then use the power rule. All right, so the identities that we're going to use are the following. These three. We have the Pythagorean identity, which we all should be really familiar with, and then we have the two power reduction formulas, which may not be right in the front of your brain, but they need to be starting now, I guess. So we need to know those power reduction formulas. And for sine and cosine, we're going to look for powers that are odd and positive. All right, hopefully you'll see in a second why we're looking for those, but we're going to look for powers of either sine or cosine that are odd and positive.